Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in for some more Terra Invicta. We have reached the year 2034, starting to get into the mid-game a little bit. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're having a good week. We've just hit our first real snowfall of the year here, so that's kind of cool. As always, if you're new here, just stopping by for the first time, stumbled across the channel, whatever the case may be, do please hit that subscribe button for me. It does help grow the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. Also, let me know how you're liking the Terra Invicta content. So, I did a little off-stream work. Did about, 8 or 9 months, I think, off stream, just to get some stuff out of the way, get to the point where we're ready to launch our little tiny mini fleet against the aliens. One thing that we did accomplish was we managed to get a coup off in China. So we are now almost fully in control of China. The Protectorate still has one control point. A quick note on that, I couldn't find a good way to do it, and then I finally stumbled across an idea, which was, what I did was I just went in and I raised unrest 4 or 5 cycles in a row.
Ready for orders.
Using increase unrest, obviously. We got it up to about 5 or so, and then I did a coup, and we finally got the coup off at about 33% or so. So it's a good combination of raising the unrest. The higher the unrest is, the more likely it is for a coup to happen. And if you can get it up into the, trying to remember what it's actually called at 5. See if we can find a country with it right now. I'm sure there's some somewhere. There we go. Not guerrilla war, but like the one step below guerrilla war. Which apparently I'm not going to find somebody in the 5 range. Yeah, everybody else is above. There we go, insurgency. So I was at like right on the borderline between insurgency and guerrilla war, and that seemed to do the trick. So if you're looking for a way to kick somebody out and you can't get cracks and purges off, that's a good way to do it. All right, so we do have to defend the United States of North America here. Let's have you do
ready
that.
to go. Making things safe for our people.
Let's double check and make
Your
sure
orders.
everything else is defended. Syria's cracked, but we don't actually want Syria. This was kind of an accident. China had an army over there already before we took it over, and we couldn't end the war before they did, so we ended up taking Syria, even though I had no intention of doing so. As far as... yeah, I decommissioned an operations center because my cash was getting a little bit tight, but now that we have taken over China, that's kind of fixed itself. As you can see, our science is really popping now. So the only thing that we have a problem with now is we're right up against the CP cap, since we have total control over China. One thing I did do is I researched 3 technologies. I think one of them is like management research or something like that to get my CP up. And then there was a new one that also increased it by 20. So I really had to pump my CP cap hard to make sure that we didn't end up in trouble with our CP cap there. We still have until May of 2034 before we can bring the Himalayan states in, but we did finally unite Bangladesh with India, so we got that done as well, which again, that helped with our CP cap, which made it easier for us to go into China and do what we needed to do there. Public opinion's not great here, and we could probably also do with decreasing the unrest, but I've got a few things that I want to get off this turn. We've had missions to go destroy
Heading to the
alien
LZ.
life forms
At your
up
service.
for a little bit, and we've also had the alien activity up for a little bit, and I want to get
We'll
those
see
done.
what we can find.
Ready to go.
And I believe we also discovered an alien But it looks like they've already gone to ground. So what do I want to have you do? I guess I'll have you do stabilize.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
We also need to
Acknowledged.
have our counselors go to ground because after all the stuff we've done in China, everybody's kind of on the radar again, I think. I'll have to look at that real quick, though.
We'll turn down the heat.
Yeah, pretty much everybody except Shirini needs to go to ground, and Sean, he never needs to go to ground.
Restoring order.
Alright, I think that's it for counselor assignments this term. The other thing that is now done is our fleet. Which we actually need to go up there and merge them. There we go, point and shoot. Let's merge fleets. Alright, so now when we look at our fleet, we're at 335, which should be enough bang for our buck to take down one alien ship. We're gonna have to find one. And we're actually gonna do a little experiment here. Yeah, so we should be able to catch this as well, I think. Yeah, their Delta V is 894, and our Delta V is what? I guess I have to do that here. Our Delta V is 116, so we should be able to catch them. Wait, no. Theirs was 894? We probably won't be able to catch them, so we're gonna have to find something that isn't gonna run too far. Because we'll have to constantly go back and refuel. This might not be a bad one. Victor 6. That one will definitely run. Wow, these are some weak ships they brought in this time. 191, 235. Now it's kind of looking like Victor 54 is going to be the one. That we'll go after. And we may have to chase it down a couple of times. So I'm going to do some experimentation with this. With some saving and reloading. The other thing that I want to look at is Turbulent Sea class destroyer. And we're using... I already forgot what my ships are. I wish that when you clicked on your ships it would actually show you. So we're using monitors. So what I want to do is I want to go to main menu, Turbulent Sea class destroyer. And let's go to skirmish mode. And let's delete all of those. And then let's go to import from save. And And we'll import them from this exit save. Turbulent C-class destroyer is the alien ship. Alright, there's ours. I don't see the Turbulent C-class destroyer in here. And theoretically, the ones that are in purple are the ones that are supposed to be in game. Hey Anon, hey Zardis. How are ya? Trying manual battles. I want to just do a quick test with how the ship that I created fares against what we're facing in game. Well, that's the only destroyer I see there, so let's just test that out. Yeah, they don't have any HABs, so let's do a 1v1 here and see how one ship fares against their one ship. I'm gonna let the AI control it. $100 billion GDP and climbing for the countries that you're in charge of. I don't know if this is actually a good comparison or not, because I don't think this is the actual same ship that we're going to be going up against in the game. Giga China. Yeah, I just took over China in this game about a month ago, although the Protectorate still has 1 CP. Where are these missiles going? Doing a pretty good job with the point defense array, I think. We're just not hitting them. Their defenses are too high as well. There we go, now it got him. So it wasn't great. So we definitely won't be able to do a 1v1, but we 2v1, we should be fine. So I'm going to split that fleet in half. Because, yeah, 2 of them should easily be able to handle that. But we'll play around with it a little bit. Alright, so let's go back. Are you sure your GDP is only 100 billion? I thought China's GDP was in the trillions. And the other advantage here to having 4 ships in this fleet, if I split it in half and they escape, they don't have anywhere to refill. Well, that's not quite true. They can refill, I think, dynamically using the atmosphere. But I think they'll use up their Delta V, so I can send 2 ships, and if they flee, then I can send the other 2 ships and see if we can catch them that way. But there's a few things that I want to look at while I'm doing this. The number one is the alien threat level. I want to see how much or if that goes up at all when we take out one of their ships. And we did all of our counselor assignments, right? Yeah, everybody's assigned. So what we want to do then is we want to go back up to point and shoot. And we want to split the fleet. In half. And we'll call this one point and shoot 2. Yeah, that's trillion, dude. That's not billion. You're at 11 trillion, I think. Which makes more sense. So you see how that says 24,000 billion? That's 24 trillion. And I would assume China is close to that. Right? Yeah, so that's 21 trillion. I think you're at 11 trillion, which means somebody did something to screw their economy up before you took it over. How late in the game are you? I'm trying to read the numbers. So it's 608. 85. 574 is million. 676 is billion. Yeah, you're at 114 trillion. So you're right. You're 5 times what I'm currently sitting at with China. I was gonna say, if it's 100 billion, somebody would have had to have set off nukes everywhere. All right, so we've got our fleet split. And we're gonna chase down which one? Victor 20, right? No, we're gonna do Victor 54. So we're gonna send, first of all, let me save this. All right, we're gonna send point and shoot 1 after Victor 54. Oh, you're kidding me, I can't reach him? I can reach Victor 20. I have a feeling Victor 20 is gonna run. How can we not reach that? My engine technology is just really bad right now. Well, let's try it, see what happens. Alright, so that's underway. We've assigned all of our counselors. I do need to next turn do a mission and start getting rid of some of these armies in China. There's way too many armies in China. Entering the atmosphere. Wonder if I have to, like, transfer to a different station and then transfer to Victor 54? Because we're coming from over here. It's not that much further away. Well, we'll try Victor 20 and see what happens. It's probably gonna run, but maybe not. Maybe it will engage. Alright, I think we're ready. Oh, check my research real quick. March and April for those. Mission for Jupiter's about to finish, but that's not ours anyway. I just do need to remember to send a probe out there. I'm pretty sure there is a way to do that. There's definitely a tech that you can unify all of Southeast Asia, including the Indian subcontinent. Because you can unify the entire globe if you really want to. Alright, let's go.
Offering support.
Protecting our interests.
Never forget that the true power in any kingdom...
Right, close that. Point and shoot. You're going... You're trying to catch Victor 20. I think it said 4 days, but I could be wrong. Regardless, we need to send a probe to Jupiter. And all of Jupiter's moons. Wait, we can't send probes to Jupiter? They just did mission to Jupiter, didn't they? Well, now I'm confused. Yeah, mission to Jupiter. How come I can't send... Oh, you can't send probes to gaseous planets. Yeah, I'm not a smart man. Alright, that is Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto, which is all of the moons. That is an asteroid. I don't think there's anything else around Jupiter that needs a probe. We'll do the asteroids anyway. That is not a Jupiter asteroid. Alright, I think we're ready. Let me save this again so I don't have to redo all of that. And We're chasing down Victor 20, who I don't see. Gotten by Victor 6. Victor 20 can't be too far away. Oh, they're all the way over there. How did that happen? Maybe we're letting them catch us. Intercepting February 21st. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. All right, engage. Will they take this battle? Either side. I chose to engage. What are you talking about? Pause. Transfer. Victor 20. Arrival. March 15th? Alright, what if I take point and shoot 2 over there then? Because I think we're running out of Delta V. Said transfer. I transferred them to the wrong spot. Man, they need to make this more intuitive. Point and shoot 2. Where are they? They should still be next to the station. They are. Transfer to Victor 20. 5 days. And then point and shoot 1. Can't do anything. They're out of fuel. I'm probably going to have to scuttle them. I can't even do that. They're just stuck in space. I'm gonna have to go build some space tugs. Point and shoot aborts flight plans. Due to the target fleet launching, lacks the acceleration to catch point and shoot 2. Oh, close. Point and shoot. Now I'm confused.
The situation remains chaotic.
I can't redeploy them. Let me see if that resolves itself or not. Otherwise, I may have to go in one ship at a time.
Violence is abating.
I think it was February 25th.
Target destroyed.
The next fleet catches them. They've got so much Delta V, though, they can just continually outrun us.
Recon complete.
Alright, there's our engagement on the 26th. They should engage. Oh, you know what I did? I hit accept instead of engage last time. That's what I did wrong. So I may reload that just so I can bring the other fleet back. Not that it really matters a whole lot. I still haven't had a chance to practice. So I'm going to let the AI do this. Kind of want to observe what they do. So they're saying go broadside. Coming right at me. Was that him launching or was that us launching? That was us launching. Alright, so missiles are away. Now they're flipping around for some reason. I'm assuming because my engines are terrible and they actually don't have a lot of room to maneuver. Look at his maneuverability. Where are those missiles going? I guess they're tracking properly. Yeah, that point defense with both of them is actually kind of perfect. So now we just need some missiles to hit. Perfect. They just didn't have anything with the 2-point defense defending each other. They just couldn't hit us, which is nice. And I assume that this just ends automatically now. There we go. Alright, we did it. Do I want to reload that, though? Because I don't want to leave them stranded out there. We retrieved a valuable treasure trove of extraterrestrial technology, a raft of inscrutable machines whose even basic function currently eludes us. Metals whose very structure is wildly unfamiliar, and even screws and bolts with almost preposterous tensile strength. To call this a mother lode would be the understatement of the millennium. The recovered alien artifacts have been secured and cataloged. And I still don't see it up here. Now, all of that I am aware of. We recovered the salvage. But I'm still not showing that we have any. Which is bothering me. why do I not see that I have any unavailable for operations until 2:37 p.m. All right, let's see if I need to reload this or not. Nope, they recovered. So point and shoot 2 still needs to return home. You need to transfer to Forrestal. We also need to take a look at what did that do that did not raise the threat level. So the only thing I'm really concerned about is that we did not get any alien exotics out of that for some reason. And that is confusing to me. Is my game bugged? That's fine. We never wanted Syria in the first place. And we still don't have any exotics. So what the hell's going on? That's the second time. I should have 12 exotics now. And I've got none. I don't know where else I would see that besides here. It should show up here. What am I missing? What am I missing? Something is not right. Do I have to research a tech before it shows up in my inventory? I do see from a few days ago, other people are having this problem. Yep, it's bugged. They've got a beta out that fixes the problem, but that beta also has some bugs. So I guess I just have to wait for a patch. I guess the real question is, once it's patched, once it's patched, is it going to be patched into my current save? I do want to check the tech tree for... Yeah, I saw the same thing, Anon, that there's a tech for stockpiling. Must be under poultry. Whoops, actually, I spelled it wrong. Nothing there. Nothing there. I don't see a tech for it. Let's go back to the full tree and look at exotics and see what the prereqs for exotics are. Yeah, we've already got the prereq for that researched, so I don't think it's that. It's pretty straightforward. All you need is stuff we already have researched. Yep, all of them are researched. And just to be clear on it, I wonder if you can even win the game without exotics. I would assume that it's possible. I'm gonna keep going. I don't know what else to do besides keep going. But yeah, I think it's... I'm gonna go with the fact... I'm gonna go with that's a bug. And hopefully it gets patched. Because I didn't run into this on my last playthrough. It worked fine. Alright, so we're done with that. Next up is we need to wait for the... Oh, we got it. Griffin autopsy. And then we need research alien tech to show up as well. All right, let's get rid of some armies in China this turn. You're gonna go ahead and do that.
We're going in.
Ready for orders.
And we're gonna do a couple of set national policies in China.
Heading to the capital.
Acknowledged.
Standing by for orders. Time to make our
disband a
move.
couple of armies
Your
over
orders?
here. We just don't need that many armies. You will continue to stabilize here.
Restoring order.
Where do you need me?
And how are we doing on... You will stabilize here.
We'll make things safe.
And remind me, Himalayan States is May, so that's next month. We've got 3 cycles before we can do that. Let's check. Anybody level up? Nope. Any orgs that we care about? Not really. This Philippa financials pretty decent, but we've got everybody maxed on admin, so I don't think we need to worry about it. Oh, really? Well, I mean, even if you can get 2 super federations or something, you'd probably be doing all right. All right, I think we're good for this turn. We have accomplished our first alien shootdown, and that went pretty well. And I actually learned a lot from that, and the fact that point defense arrays with lasers in pairs are really strong.
Offering counsel.
And there that is. So once we finish radiators, we'll switch over to that. Let's go ahead and merge our fleets again. And actually, I want point and shoot to be the primary. Okay. Now we can also take a look at, we've done a lot of techs, so I can take a look at what we can retrofit those ships to as well. So let's take a look at that. Design. No, not design. Upgrade. We don't have any of those, so we can delete it now. And let's go to upgrade. And if I just do auto design here, I'm curious to see what it changes out. We're using ion drives right now with a solid core fission reactor. Still ion drives, but now it's a compact solid core fission reactor. And it looks like it's going with 2 point defenses instead of 3 missiles, which I also don't like Viper missiles. I'd rather have Copperheads. What do we got here? Point defense particle beam. Weighs 3 tons, 4-second cooldown, 200-kilometer targeting range. Versus 30-second cooldown. Holy cow. So that's why those are better at point defense. Just a much longer targeting range is all. And what else have we... 3-second cooldown on the laser turret. Just out of curiosity. 850 kilometers. Alright, and what else have we got for drives? Because the Delta V is fine, but the cruise and combat acceleration are both terrible. I guess I could add propellant tanks. That actually decreases it. So what if I took the drive and switched in pulsars? I do have advanced pulsars. That drops my Delta V down, but it improves my combat acceleration. Oh, it's because I only have 1 drive on there. Solid core fission drive. That's what we've got. How come you can only put one advanced pulsar on? Do you really need more than 10 kbps for planet defense? Probably not. I'm just playing around. I mean, theoretically, you don't need more than 8, right? 8 is your minimum. I'm mostly just playing around to see if there's some better combination I can use that increases my performance at all, but it doesn't look like it. It's weird too. I would have thought pulsar drives would have been 8.5 and 5, 8.4 and 3. Yeah, you can only put 2 engines on that one. And that really knocks your cruise delta V down. Alright, what was the auto design using? Ion drives. Which is using a higher exhaust velocity to get your delta V up, but a lower thrust. Can't even put the Dumbo drive on there. Alright, let's clear the designer. Go to Corvette, Fighter. I want to see what the auto design gives me here. Yeah, that's decent for a fighter, but that's terrible. Mostly this is just curiosity. I need to do a lot more playing around with ship design. That's a game inside a game. What was I doing though? Oh yeah, I was checking to see if I could retrofit them, and I can. So let's do that. Because it's going to change out... It changed out the point defense particle beam. I actually like the way that's set up. So I think the only thing I would change here is... maybe throw some torpedoes in for the extra targeting range, instead of having the Viper missiles there. Oh no, it upgraded the power plant too, I think, to a compact fission reactor. Yep. And it left the drive as an ion drive. All right, let's try that. Oh, I did that wrong. Yeah, because you can't rename it afterwards. So do that again. Change the drive, not the drive, change the power plant. And change Again, this is mostly for curiosity's sake. And then we're going to call this... I already forgot what I called the other ones. What did I call the other one? Mark II PNS. So this will be the Mark III PNS. And we'll obsolete that, and then we'll retrofit them all. Can I only do one refit at a time? I don't know, maybe. All right, I think we're good. We move forward.
Things are stabilizing.
The big questions I wanted answered there were, could
Order
we beat
is
them?
returning.
We found a pretty decent loadout for that. And would it increase... Oh, wait, pause. Would it increase my threat level to the aliens? And it doesn't look like that it did. Which army do we want to get rid of here? Let's get rid of the 72nd group and the 82nd group.
Mission complete.
Policy direction complete.
Target secure.
To reduce need for fuel tanks is build a station colony ship that travels with your fleet and plops down a refueling station at your destination. It's a good idea. How do you build a... What's the loadout for a colony ship that's a refueling station? So if I go to fleet construction and design, clear the designer. What is that, a frigate? I'm assuming inner system colony. Solar outpost, solar outpost. So what would you put on as a utility module to make it a refueling station? Yeah, what makes it refuel? That's my question. Probably that. Long-term storage tanks. That requires a drive that can use hydrogen as a propellant. Which I don't think I've invested in any of those. Frigate with 3 halves and a science station. The example uses an outpost. So I was right, it is a frigate. And you would add wait, what? Plop what down on a moon or an asteroid? Plop a hab down on a moon or an asteroid and use that as your refueling station? That's what I've done with Ceres. I'm confused. That's pretty nice. How much? $20,000. That's why it's that nice. March 20th. We're almost done with the radiator. I think I'm confused by what you're saying, Anon. This will be the last time we need to do this.
Securing our control.
Where do you need me?
Good question. Where do I need you? The US is going the wrong way. Let's have somebody do a stabilize mission there. How are we doing on public opinion? US needs a public campaign as well. And we need everybody to go to ground also.
I will tell our story.
Standing by for orders. We'll make our appeal.
What's the op? We'll make things safe.
Ready for orders.
Actually, you should be the one who stabilizes.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
She should
Standing
be
by
public
for
campaign.
orders. We'll make our appeal.
The ship's sole job is to create a platform. Oh, okay. I got you. So you're creating a frigate that has solar outpost on it so that you can create an orbital that's going to refuel. That makes sense. Shoot, I confirmed too quickly. I should have had somebody doing national policy here, because we can federate these guys now. Or we can unify them, I should say. Oh well, we'll do it next cycle.
Lending my expertise.
Securing our interests.
An escort with a prefab station? Okay. What do you mean by PD? 2 PD. Point defense, gotcha. Alright. particle drive is almost done as well. So we're starting to get some decent engine technology and some decent components. I guess my next question is, what do I want to do? This is as far as I've gotten.
Things are cooling off.
I've always started a new campaign after this. I have no idea what comes next. So I think I'm going to continue
We've
to
moved
work
the needle.
on
The people will come
once
to our
we have
side.
the CP for it,
We've moved the needle.
adding countries. But we've got a pretty good base. We've got India, most of China, all of North America, or I should say all of the US and Canada. We've got really good science income. We've got really good financial income. We're doing really well on all of our materials. The only thing that's bugged out right now is exotics, which I'm hoping we can get by without. And how many armies does India have? Too many. I might get rid of another one here. The 73rd and the 75th. Alright, particle drive is done. That's good. Pan-Asian Combine. That might not be a bad idea. It costs a massive amount of science, though. Do I want to finish that, or do I want to go with this? We do want to get the Caliphate done as well. I think it's mostly just trying to research and unlock ship technology so that we have something that's actually viable to go up against the alien fleets. I guess I could look at Mercury and see what we're doing there. Maybe build dockyards in Earth Lagrange points, so my low Earth orbit stations are only for science. I don't know how much I want to build up around Earth. I guess that's a good question. How much do I want to build up around Earth? Oh, you know what? Speaking of stuff around Earth, we need to refuel. I guess we didn't really invoke too much wrath of the aliens. I could blow up another one of their ships, maybe. $235. 75. That will definitely run. We could try and see if we can engage Victor 54 with 2 of our ships. See how that goes. And then also keep an eye on our threat gauge. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I'm also retrofitting them right now. Or refitting them, I should say. So that still has 5 days to go. Alright, next cycle we'll do that and see how it goes. Public opinion's fine. Unrest is fine. I feel like I left a door open. Guess not. Man, my feet are freezing.
Investigating target.
We need
Ready to go.
somebody to do national
At your
policy
service.
over here
On my way to the capital.
to unify
Reporting
that.
in.
I kind of want to start thinking about sending people up to orbitals and converting them. I wonder if, can we tell? Humanity First is over their cap. The initiative is doing fine. Servants are fine. Exodus is fine. The Academy's over their cap. Yeah, everybody else is under their cap, so nothing's going to be easy to take over.
We'll restore peace to this
Nope,
nation.
You know what? I already
Where
forgot.
to?
Let's send everybody to
Going
ground
into
this
hiding.
turn.
Ready. Evading pursuit.
Ready.
Except, does Shirini need to? Not really.
Restoring order.
Alright, so we're going to unify Himalayan states this turn. That will finish off Greater India. It will free up like 9 I don't even think it's 9. It's 4. So it still doesn't give us any leeway here. We're going to need to work on increasing our CP if we want to take all of China. So they've got 6, 7, 8 armies. '79th and 81st. I don't want to just ban naval-capable armies. 73rd and 75th. Alright, we could disband the 75th if we want to.
I will help them.
Evading pursuit.
Hunkering down.
I think I might take
Surveillance complete.
a quick fly out to Mercury and see what I've got going on there. All right, so that's done. Let's take a look at weird that it splits my fleets like that when I do that. you know what the rules for docking are? Is it one ship per docking module, or I don't, and maybe that's why it split them up. No, you can have your entire fleet docked at once. Because you can see right now it says undock. And I've clicked on point and shoot. So they're all docked, technically speaking. Whee! What did I say I was gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna go attack. I'll wait
Order
until that
is
second
returning.
ship is refit. I wanna see if it performs any differently. You're right, I could think about...
Mission complete.
Why am I not getting the option for unify? I'm telling you. What did I do? Did I get the date wrong? I got the date wrong. It's May 14th. Dang it. What orbitals do I have around Earth right now? I've got 2 in synchronous Earth, and they're both nano factories. This is my dockyard. I could move the dockyard to synchronous Earth orbit. And turn, you're right, turn that into science. Free mission control. I mean, if we run into trouble with the aliens, we can always disband it. My plan was never to control Earth orbit in the first place. At least not until late game when we've got good defenses set up.
Okay, all flight controllers, about 15 seconds to CSM act.
That's 80. 120. So we would want a shipyard. That's one.
Large CSM active.
We would want layered defense array. Maybe more than one.
AOS CSM. Raj CSM.
A farm.
Columbia, Houston, we're standing by, over.
Does having multiple shipyards on a single hab do anything for you?
Not in our main, we got the high gain now.
Yes, you could refit ships 2 at a time.
That's the farm, he's having a little trouble.
Alright, so where are we at for power here?
I didn't think we were gonna get high gain. That's for the dump, right? That's farm. Okay.
Alright, let's put another shipyard out here. Let's put another fission reactor here. Let's put a third shipyard here. We've got 5 fission reactors and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we would need another fission reactor.
We copy out.
What else would complement this?
And Columbia, Houston, we expect to lose your high gain sometime during the power.
I've got 2 layered defense arrays, right?
Columbia, roger. You don't much care, do you? No, sir.
No, I only got 1. Maybe another layered defense array here.
Well, I don't think the high gain's going to push in there. We'll skip the dump. Okay. Skipping dump.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, guidance. I assume you're standing by.
1, 2, 3,
Roger.
4,
Roger.
5.
Houston Eagle, how do you read? Bye-bye, Eagle. We're standing by for your burn report, over.
Is the upkeep more on fission reactors? I didn't know that. I thought that it was more on solar arrays, which is why I always use fission reactors. No, I didn't know that. Support costs. 0.15, 0.15.
Eagle, Houston, did you call?
Holy cow, you're not kidding.
Roger, OS land. Looks good, flight. Eagle,
Thanks for pointing that out.
We copied the AGS residuals. Would you please repeat the AGS residuals in the trim correction to sun check, over?
I need to replace those on several halves around Earth then. Yeah, I never knew that. For some reason I thought fission reactor arrays were more efficient.
Versus yours, which is 9.1, and I believe that makes
I'm on the fence. A second layered defense array or a 4th shipyard?
9.2, Paraloon 9.1, sun check the 3 months, down 20, plus 0.19, plus 0.16, plus 0.11, over. Right, copy, guidance. Climate, let's go. Okay. Okay, we're off to a good start, flight. Cool.
Let's see how that goes. Which means at Forrestal. So actually, what I really need to do now is replace all these fission reactor arrays. Which means some of these are going to be without power. Briefly. We'll do them gradually. Here we go. These we can replace. Which just leaves Forrestal. Where are you? This one's going to be tougher to do.
Okay, all flight controllers, about 15 seconds to CSM.
Yeah, we still got 18 extra power. This is going to knock the power out to something. But it's only temporary. Again, don't care about Syria. At least not right now. Once we have the Caliphate done, I might start thinking about that, but we need extra CP before we can think about doing any more unifications at all. I guess theoretically I could let Kazakhstan go, but it provides like 11 mission control, which is really good.
Protecting our interests.
Reporting in.
12 mission control now. Alright, let's get some public order going over here. Or, sorry, public campaigns going over here.
I will try to sway the public.
Standing by.
Does anybody need to go to ground? You do. We'll have you go next turn. Actually, he's my weakest guy. I should have him go to
Ready.
ground now.
Hunkering down.
Which means Nana,
Ready.
you need to go protect Kazakhstan.
Securing our control.
I'm here.
And then the rest is going to be, let's get our public opinion in China up to 50% if we can.
I will tell our story.
What's the op?
Good there. Good there.
We'll turn down the heat.
You control all the major economic hubs, the G20? No. They have the EU and Russia and Japan. I have India, China, and the US. May, August, May. We're getting close on superconductors and Z-pinch. That's going to help quite a bit once we get there.
Offering assistance.
Oh, you know what we were going to do?
Making things safe for our
And
people.
I
Going
screwed
silent.
myself by upgrading that solar array. We were retrofitting a ship and now we don't have power there. So that is going to, yeah, until the power comes back on, we're kind of stuck. I've had really good success with this, but the problem now is, like, since it's bugged and we can't get alien exotics, what's the point? That hurts for four cycles.
Mission cancelled.
Really? Did it go to zero
The
by
people
itself?
will come to our side.
Oh no, because she was captured. One thing that is really impressive right now is...
We hold no sway in their minds.
I think our global public opinion now is, yeah, almost 40%. That might be the highest I've ever had it. Taiwan, yes, they do have claims on each other. Problem is, I am maxed out on CP right now. And Shirini getting captured, obviously, doesn't help. Even if it is only for 4 cycles. China has a claim on Taiwan, but Taiwan does not have a claim on China. Oof, what came open? Iran, India, Iran and India.
Ready for my mission. Securing our control.
Acknowledged.
Where to? Protecting our interest.
Reporting in.
China is all the way to peaceful now.
We'll turn down the heat.
Standing by for orders.
Ready to go. We must persuade the people.
Where to?
Oh, May. Now that we're in the right month. May 14th. That would have been cutting it close. I think the mission would have completed before the 14th. So next cycle we finish off the Himalayan
Lending my
Federation.
expertise.
Securing our control.
And we need to
Making
wait for
things
power
safe
to
for
come
our
back
people.
up online in space. Get that ship refit, and then go blow up another alien ship. That will help as well in keeping our threat level down. I'm gonna do this because I want to see if it actually fixes my problem with exotics. I don't think that's what it is, but it can't hurt to check.
Things are cooling off.
We're
She's
winning their
captured
hearts and minds.
until June 20th. Before I even do anything about unifying, I need to get CP cap up and take that last spot from the Protectorate. Which is not going to be easy. Well, if they have claims on each other, it's not showing up under their regional claim. Maybe there's a tech that you can research that unlocks that. Alright, you
Where to?
are going to set national policy here.
Heading to the capital.
Standing by.
That's gotta be an alien.
Eyes on target.
Ready for my mission. We'll turn down the heat.
Ready for my mission. We must persuade the people.
Your orders?
Alright, and this is the last of Greater India.
I will help them.
Who has the EU, Russia, and Japan? The Academy, I think. I'll have to go look, though. Alright, what do we have? That we want to do here. Russia is the Academy. The EU is the Initiative. And I think Japan is also the Initiative. Yep, well, it's a mix of them. Mostly I've been concentrating on getting rid of the servants and the protectorate in places that have power. And I think we've pretty much done that at this point. There's really not much left for them to gain a foothold on. I guess
Person of interest surveilled.
I need to find something to increase my CP. I've researched most of the techs that do that. Who was this? This was the Academy. God, he's so good. She's released 2 cycles.
Order is returning.
How are we doing on power up there?
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
June 9th.
Policy direction complete.
Alright, that's done.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
So that is the entirety of Greater India. Which freed up a whopping 4 CP for the last country. So 22 trillion, 21 trillion. Wow, Greater India has a better economy than China. And 24 trillion. Oh, you know what I didn't check? Did I reset priorities here? I did. I want to get it to 40% globally. Time for a big public campaign. We don't actually have to worry about India. That takes care of itself. Why don't you head over to the US?
I will try to sway the public.
Ready. Making our case.
What's the op? I will tell our story.
At your service.
Only 206 million there, and holy cow, are we doing well with public opinion there anyway.
I will try to sway the public.
Ready for my
You
mission.
are still captured for 20 more days. June 9th, we get our
Offering
power
support.
restored, and we'll go blow up another alien ship.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Now, we really need both of these to complete and to unlock some more advanced ship tech before I feel comfortable
People will come to our side.
that we can build a dynamic enough fleet to challenge the aliens, even a little bit. Alright, so what does that put us at? Hey, we did it.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
Alright, solar arrays are up online. Thank you for pointing that out, by the way, that I was wasting resources with fission. Alright, so my ship construction should be underway again. Alright, so let's see if this fixes the bug or not. I'm guessing it does not. Analyzing the alloy is the next step. If we wish to gain any real understanding of their technology, we must understand this material first. Unfortunately, performing such an analysis will require a far larger quantity and variety of samples than we currently possess. We will have to acquire these alloys in bulk, which I've done. Research exotics. Alright, maybe this is what's locking me out. We have completed the salvage alien warship objective. Wow, 25%. I mean, it's not like we're hurting for... Well, that's not boost, that's mission control. That actually would be really good. I'll take all the mission control I can get. And we were checking for construction. We're back online, so that will be done in 18 days. And you will be released in 4 days.
What's the op?
It's a good question. What is the op?
We'll see what they're up to.
Your orders? Surveilling target.
Standing by. We'll see what they're up to.
At your service.
You're captured.
Standing by.
You don't really have a job.
On Overwatch.
Ready to go.
Caliphate completes in a month. Maybe that'll be the next thing I do, is I just do the Caliphate.
Offering counsel.
Setting a watch.
Oh, so you can undertake this multiple times then. Excuse me, I could also do the Greater North American
We've
project,
got some
but
intel on our target.
it takes a ton of research to get there. Hey, we found a servant. I wonder if we'll have a chance to assassinate them next turn.
Surveillance complete.
The initiative.
Surveillance complete.
Humanity first. She should be free now, right? What's this? Seattle is seeing an explosion in growth of alien life forms. Is it now? The scale of alien life forms is already a whole ecosystem in itself. Environmental agencies are concerned that its growth could spiral out of control if not addressed immediately, while xenobiologists argue that this presents a unique chance to study the aliens' ecosystem on a larger scale. I'm going to burn it away. It's true. Ooh, that's nice. How long until you're done? 6 days. All right, she's free. We are back under our CP.
Going in hot.
Ready for orders.
No, I didn't even do anything last turn and we went up 1%. Caliphate is almost done. Which capitals do I need? We have Baghdad. Cairo would probably be... Oh, Israel's in there too. I think I would either start with Israel or Egypt. And that is 9 against the cap times 3, so we'll need 30 for that. Israel is 7 against the cap times 2, so Egypt would be the better choice from a kicking the servants out of another region perspective. It's also got the bigger population and the bigger economy. We would have to increase unrest to do a coup. You are not the person for that.
We'll make our appeal.
Ready for my mission.
Pretty good chance of assassinating this guy.
I have them in my sights.
Acknowledged.
Why did I go that way? Let's start increasing unrest in Egypt and see if we can get a coup off here.
The government must fall.
We will
Where do you
to
need me?
Increase our CP through tech, though, for sure.
It's time to bring it all down.
Anybody level up? You did. Oh. 11% bonus to mining. We've got to find somebody to put that on. You? Yeah, you're the one we've been putting mining stuff on. Alright, what do we want to get rid of, or what can we get rid of that we can add? We could get rid of Hather investigations. We could get rid of kinetic pressure and Belenos rocketry. And I think that's what we're gonna do. Actually, no, we're gonna sell that. I am quickly becoming enamored with mining orgs. So that's, our output is currently 849 and 96. I'll keep an eye on those for when that becomes applicable next turn. Alright, these guys are all set. Our ship is done in 4 days. And this is done. Let's finish it this cycle.
Lending my expertise.
That's okay. Allows faction to amass a stockpile of exotics. Alright, well, this will answer the question as to whether or not it's bugged. It looks like you do have to complete this before you can start actually collecting them. So maybe the bug was that you used to be able to collect them without having that researched. Here we go. Let's get ready to rumble. I want the 2 Mark IIIs together. They're 151 and they're 166. They have a slightly higher delta V. Let's save. Because I am going to try and manually run my own battle this time and see if I can figure these controls out. Which of those fleets is the one? Point and Shoot 2 is the Mark IIIs. Point and Shoot 2 is the one who's going to engage. Who are we going to engage with? Not you! Victor 6? They're starting to bring in some more powerful fleets. Alright, I think we have to re-merge our fleet and take everybody in at the same time. so back to point and shoot. Merge. Merge. Because our combat strength is still only 318. But I think between the point defense and the missiles, we'll go after Victor 6. Alright, let's save this again. Transfer. Victor 6. Arrival July 8th. And I think I see your point at that now, Anon. What I should do when I create my next fleet is just have a random colony ship with it. So that I can refuel. I mean, we're in low Earth orbit, so I'm not sure how much that matters here. Alright, what's the date? July 4th. Yeah, that's hilarious. Today will be our Independence Day. Let's go get them. No, we don't catch them until the 8th. Alright, so what does this give us? Mission control plus 25%. And advanced climate modeling might unlock. Exotic materials is what we need to unlock next. And we can bump this back down. July 5th.
Problem solved. Permanently.
We've got a successful assassination. I am going to save yet again, because I don't want to have to go through all of this stuff if I need to reload after the battle. Since I have not got a clue what I'm doing when I actually fight this manually. Our mining crews at Mars Spartacus Base have made an unexpected yet welcome discovery during a routine excavation. A sudden rockfall exposed previously undetected deposits of valuable materials. A subsequent resurvey by our exogeologists confirmed the findings. These additional reserves will no doubt be able to sustain our operations in the solar system for decades more. Well, obviously you would do this one. 26% chance that everything goes up by 50%. Oh, you know what else I forgot to look at? It's not till next cycle that takes effect. So 849 and 96. And now 862 and 108 due to that. 862.
The uprising is underway.
Death to tyrants!
Keep saving, because I don't want to have to redo all of this. And
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
we should catch them, like, nowish. All right, here we go. So 317 versus 369. So we should theoretically have the advantage here because our point defense should keep us from getting hit while we're attacking them. I'm just going to go with whatever they've got here because I don't really know what any of it means yet. Ah, they're trying to get away. And I don't really have the Delta V to catch them. So I'm not going to expend Delta V trying to catch them. How long before I can redeploy? 10:15. That would be 22, so an hour. Alright, redeploy. Who are we going after? I already forgot. Victor 6, right? Yeah, exactly. Arrival August 13th. Good lord, that's an entire month away. Advanced climate modeling. National investment points we direct to the welfare priority are increased by 5%. Meh. Alright, so our shipbuilding station is now online. Which means I can modify the Forestall station.
My controllers about 15 seconds to CSMAC.
6 power left, costing me 3 mission control. It's pretty heavy on the volatiles too. Alright, and this cycle we're now at 859 and 104.
CSMAC. CSMAC.
That's what I didn't put on the shipbuilding station, a barracks. I should probably do that. Replace one of the docks with a barracks. $859 and 104.
Score 1 for the good guys.
So we went from 859 to 939, so that's 80. And we went from 104 to 38. I love those organizations. They are awesome. They are awesome. You ever find yourself in trouble for resources because you overbuilt? Just find yourself a good mining org. Alright, do we have anything on the radar on the planet right now as far as things we need to accomplish? I don't think we do. This is really about building out space assets now. And researching tech. We're doing well enough now with cash, but I could probably think about another research hab over Mercury. See if I could bump my science up to like 8K. US and India could both use a stabilize.
We'll turn down the heat.
Where do you need me?
Reporting in.
You only destabilize. I need somebody with stabilize.
Reporting in. We'll make things safe.
You guys need
Acknowledged.
to keep destabilizing Egypt.
On the way to the target site.
I'm here. The people demand justice.
Reporting in. The government must fall.
Yeah, I almost feel like building another hab in Mercury orbit specifically for research. Where are you, Mercury? There you are. Look at us. Look at us in Mercury. We just own it. All of it. All of it's ours. The whole thing. We own a planet. So my stations are in 3 in low, 1 in medium, 1 in high. I don't think I've done anything in extreme. I have not. Let's throw another orbital up in low Mercury orbit. And let's build out some more research.
Yeah, $2 is about 15 seconds to CSMX.
And those give me 560. I didn't mean to start that. And then we are going to do Research Campus, Research Campus, Research Campus,
Roger, CSMX.
repeat, rinse, repeat. That's 30, 60, 90, 180. That maxes that out. And then we throw a couple of nano factories
ALX CSM. Roger, CSM.
to help pay for it. And we throw a layered defense array.
Columbia, Houston,
And I think that's it.
over.
A farm. And real quick, November, so it'll be done in 4 months, and that should bump my science to 8K. Now I don't have any defenses aside from the layered defense arrays, Because I have not built shipbuilding in Mercury yet, and I probably ought to start thinking
Offering
about
assistance.
that too. And I already forgot. When's my fleet gonna arrive? August, I think it said. What are you doing here?
Things are stabilizing.
Things are stabilizing.
The uprising is underway.
The people will be free.
People will be free. It's amazing how fast we get through the minor text now. Speaking of tech, September, August. So next cycle we finish Z-Pinch. That should be helpful. You know what I should
Recon
start
complete.
researching is more CP. We'll do that after that completes. We should be able to find another. There's a repeatable CP tech, so. China.
I'm here. Securing our interests.
Where to? The government must fall.
Yes, it must.
Ready. It's time to bring it all down.
I'm here. We will bring it down.
I'm here. It's time to bring it all down.
It's time to bring it on down. Shirini is funky. Alright, yeah, we're good there. Our fleet is supposed to catch up on August 8th, I think? August 13th, so it will happen this cycle. They're trying, they're just very pokey. We still above 40%? Right at 40%, and we haven't had to invest anything. South Korea, we're still at war with Iran. We need to fix that. Who's in South Korea? The servants are there. Little regime change over there wouldn't hurt. Maybe I
Offering support.
maybe I send the U.S.
Securing
over there.
our control.
Force some regime change. Ships are built 5% faster. Well, we've already got one of those techs. That would make it 10% faster overall. All right, let's look at what is the best one for CP. This gets so much more expensive every time you do it. And that looks like it's the only one left. Yep. There's no good way to increase our CP by a lot at this point. Just better counselors and wait for something else to unlock that has it, I guess. How old is everybody, by the way? He is 52. He's my worst counselor. But I can't afford to lose his admin right now. He's 39. He's just fine. She's 51. She's also 51. Wait, it's like, yeah, they're both 51. She's 46. And he's 46. It'll be a while before we need to replace our counselors. They should both, they should all be living at least another 20 years. I wouldn't mind replacing him with someone better, but let's see what's out there. There is nobody with high admin. We've got a tech mogul and an astronaut. He doesn't have any great traits. And she has bad traits. I could think about doing this too, assault enemy space asset, like build myself a colony ship, stick Sean on there and float him out to an alien hab. A mothership full of troops into orbit. I thought that was something that already happened. Does that not happen?
Their government remains stable.
Oh, come on.
Long live the revolution!
The revolution is coming.
Their leaders remain in power.
When I was a kid,
Yay.
the threat of nuclear Armageddon was on every front page, every day. So forgive me if I get just a tiny bit anxious when you tell me that our best hope of sailing the stars is staging nuclear explosions inside our spacecraft. Commander Fiona Ayawade, Secure Correspondence.
Alright, Z-Pinch are good. What do we want to do next? Automated mining complex. Automated outpost core. I haven't ever done any of those. The other thing is these Z-Pinch fusion reactors. Inertial confinement fusion reactors. I don't know which of these fusion reactors are the best, but my understanding is the most efficient are Z-Pinch. Wonder what designer life forms is. I think I'm going to do applied artificial intelligence because it's got Z-pinch fusion reactors in there. The only question I have is it's Z-pinch fusion reactor 3. Do I need to do something to unlock Z-pinch fusion reactor 1? We're already working on that. So one of them is unlocked. Deuterium, tritium fusion. Nuclear fusion in space. And I believe we're the ones leading research for yeah, so we'll select nuclear fusion in space when this finishes, and we'll do applied artificial intelligence for this one. And August 13th, we're getting there. Who's in charge in Thailand? That's tempting. No. Oh, a new fleet. Let's see what's in it. Uh-oh. That's a lot of new fleets. It's only got a combat of 50. That one's 257. Alright, hold on. Save. We're about to catch them again. Caught him. Can we engage? Hey! Alright, we're gonna try and do this manually and see if I can figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. The question is, should I do all of them manually, or should I just control one ship? Let's try just controlling one ship. How come this says Mark 1? We'll control this one. What does all this stuff do? That primary target. Attack posture. Tracked radiators. I suppose I have to keep an eye on these things. This bar shows the current heat level of the ship's heat sinks. The heat level will lower automatically when the radiators are extended. When the heat reaches maximum, the ship will start to take internal damage. If possible, the radiators will be extend. Game is unplayable. Fix that typo. If possible, the radiators will be extended to start radiating heat. If possible, the radiators will extend to start radiating heat. Alright, so I need to watch this. What's this? Available Delta V for combat. Remaining battery charge. Alright, and then I determine what direction the ship goes by moving these things. So I kind of just have to keep an eye on where they're going and try and stay pointed nose into them. Right? If I'm understanding this correctly. Which means right now we don't need to maneuver because we are like maybe slightly, whoop, too far. Like point that way slightly, maybe. We'll go attack posture. Set primary target of you. And how do I launch my weapons? Disengage. Toggle special. I'm not even going to get into that. How do I fire? Does it just fire automatically? I don't get to fire my weapons? That's a bummer. Should I retract my radiators? Probably shouldn't retract them until weapons are being fired at me. Which way is this guy going? Alright, he's diving down. So let's slightly... I forget how to do this. Let's go that way a little bit, I guess. Did I do that right? All right, now he's going up. Now he's going down. Missiles are closing in. Pew, pew! Pew, pew! And now he's going way up. Did we destroy one? We destroyed one. I missed it. Damn it. All right, primary attack target. What happened there? How did he get me? Why are missiles flying at me? Also, where is this ship going? We need to turn! We need to turn! Nope, never mind, we got it. No, he blew me up! So, one ship survived. So if I'm gonna do this manually, you definitely have to go at super slow speed, and I'd have to like pause a bunch to control ships. And once again, it doesn't really matter. I probably shouldn't engage anymore until we have exotics researched and figure out whether or not we can start collecting this stuff. Now, the next question is, what did that do to our threat meter? That attracted a bunch of threat. Alright, well, let's see what happens with that. Unfortunately, you're the only one left. Uh-oh! Now we know what it does. Alright, so I'm reloading. I'm gonna have my fleet disengage because we don't want to be at max alien threat level right now. That was a test to see what that would do. I will also say the controls in manual combat are not super intuitive, so that's going to take a while to get used to. There's a lot of Q, E, Z, and C going on to make sure your ships are pointed in the right direction. Well, we need to get our threat level down so that when we actually have exotics researched, we can somewhat safely try to go after one of their ships. And I'll keep these 4 ships around. We'll refit them if necessary as new technologies come up. But once the more advanced technologies come up, I'll start building some viable ships. I wonder what the AI would have done in that situation if it would have turned out any better. Alright, where were we? Can I disengage you? can't have you disengage, but I can have you evade. Alright, that stuff's all fine. We actually need to disband more armies. And we will evade. And we will have you transfer back to Forrestal. Oh, actually, we can't anymore. We took that away. So we will transfer you to... I already forgot what I called it. We'll transfer you up there. Let's rename this. To...
Okay, all flight controllers, about 15 seconds to CSM ACK.
I was going to do something up here. I forgot what. Oh yeah, we were going to put a marine base up here eventually. Where is Marius Station? That is the research station that I built out here. We need to rename that.
Flight controllers, about 15 seconds to CSM ACK.
What was I doing here? Oh yeah, we were going for volatiles, I think. Yep. Which now we don't need, because orgs saved our bacon. I guess more is better. Aliens land a warship on Earth. Where? Libya. Should I nuke it? Should I nuke it? Like, do I have the ability to actually fight that with these armies? We would have to declare war on them. Not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. Well, that might actually be a good time to sorry. And we can figure out what we want to do about that next episode, because that puts just about 3 hours. Let's finish this cycle. think that's where we'll pick it up next time, when the aliens start invading. I wondered, because they were starting to put more ships in orbit, if that was close. You know you had to be, because it's the mid-2030s, which I think is right around where I saw it last time. Oh, for sure. I'm loving this game. I'm having a blast with it. Yeah, I don't think I'll run anything off stream this time. We'll just pick up here next time, because I'm curious to see what happens with this, so it'll be a good learning experience. I'm thinking maybe we just nuke it, but I'm not sure how the world feels about when you do stuff like that. As always, appreciate everybody who stopped by to take a look today. Hope everybody enjoyed it. My first manual space battle was interesting. We also need to figure out whether or not the exotic materials tech actually unlocks your ability to start accumulating them, or if it's actually bugged out. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below. If you're new here, stumbled across the channel, do please hit that subscribe button for me. It does help grow the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. Chat, thank you very much. You guys are always super helpful. Appreciate you. And we will see you back here for the next episode. Thanks a lot.